Hi guys, it's Katie from Homemade Food Junkie, and today we are going to roast what I like to call rainbow vegetables. So I make this a lot if I'm eating really healthy for a while, because my husband and I go back and forth. We'll eat healthy one week and then bad the next. Or I shouldn't say bad, but like really carb filled. So if we want to have a really low carb week, I will throw these in there. So this is a really healthy, easy, yummy side dish, and it makes quite a bit. So you can get a lot of leftovers out of this, and you can take it to work, make it with some pan-fried chicken, and it makes a really yummy meal. So let's get started. Okay, so we have all of our vegetables chopped up, and I'm just going to arrange them in a cute little pattern on here, and then we will season them up. So if you don't have a Silpat like I'm using, it's basically a little silicone sheet that goes right over the top of your cookie pan, or baking sheet, then you're going to need to oil your baking sheet. Okay, so now we have all of our vegetables arranged on this tray. We're going to season them. Now, I think the key to this recipe is good seasoning. I like to use this Creole seasoning. It has a tiny little bit of spice to it. Honestly, you can use whatever you want. You can use chicken seasoning, Montreal steak seasoning is really good on vegetables, but this is just what I have and it's what I like to use. So we're going to put oil on the vegetables, and you don't want to skimp on the oil. You also don't need to saturate them so they're swimming in an oil bath, but you want to give a nice liberal coating to each line of vegetables here. And I'm just using olive oil. You can use whatever you want if you've got avocado oil or coconut oil. I really wouldn't use vegetable oil because it kind of has, I don't know, I don't really like the taste of vegetable oil. Now we're just going to season. I'm just putting a lot of black pepper on right now. You really want to make sure each vegetable has a chance to get some of that yummy seasoning on it. I think that's what really makes the difference between okay roasted vegetables and like, oh man, those are really good. I think I could eat those for a whole week. And also getting your kids to eat them. My kids are picky, typical, you know, I have a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old. They don't love their vegetables, but when I make them this way, I do get them to eat quite a few of them. Okay, so I'm gonna put my Creole seasoning on. Again, just go all the way over the top, give everything a nice coating. Okay, so you can see the seasoning across all of the vegetables. That's kind of what you want. You want a really good base of seasoning on there. So now we have our oil on there and our seasoning, and we're gonna pop this in the oven at 425 for 20 minutes. Okay, so the vegetables are all done. What you want is to be able to put a fork kind of in the middle of them, and they're soft. You don't want to roast the living daylights out of them and get them like so they're mush, but you also want them to have not too much of a crunch still. So A lot of this is personal preference too. Some people really like their vegetables a little bit crunchy and some people like them soft. So just keep checking back on them depending on the texture that you like your vegetables to be. So I hope this video gave you some good ideas on how to roast your own vegetables. Again, be creative with this recipe. Use your own seasoning or use the one that I gave you, and use your own vegetables. It's really freeform, and it's a really great way to just cook up a bunch of vegetables at once. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.